All right, let's get right into it. We're going to break down one of the biggest questions for any serious trader. How do you get your hands on all the powerful tools in TradingView Premium, but without paying that eye-watering official price? We're going to cover everything, so stick around.
Look, you're here for a reason. You know that having the right tools isn't just a luxury. It can seriously give you an edge in the market. But you're also smart with your money. So the big question is, how do you get access to the best stuff without breaking the bank? And boom, there it is, the number that makes everyone pause. The official price for a year of the top-tier premium plan is almost $600. That's a pretty hefty chunk of change. And honestly, it's why so many of us go searching for a better way.
But let's be real about why you want this. It's not just about getting rid of ads. No way. We're talking about having multiple charts open at once, seeing the entire market picture. We're talking about setting over 400 alerts that fire off even when your computer is shut down, and piling on 25 indicators per chart to fine-tune your strategy. These are absolute game changers.
Okay, so let's start with the most common method, the one everyone tries first. Think of it like a test drive. It's a completely official, totally risk-free way to get a feel for everything the platform has to offer.
So here's the deal. The good news? It's awesome. You get a full 30 days to experience every single premium feature. It's 100% official and safe, and it costs you nothing. But there's always a but, right? The catch is you do have to enter a credit card, and it will absolutely bill you automatically if you forget to cancel. Plus, it's a one-and-done deal. You can only use it once.
Getting it started is super easy. You just go to the site, sign up, pick the premium plan, and put in your payment info. But wait, look at step 4. This is, without a doubt, the most important part. Seriously, if you do this, go into your phone right now and set a reminder for day 28. Because forgetting to cancel is how a free trial suddenly becomes a very expensive subscription. So what's the final word on the trial? Well, it's perfect if you're just curious. You can dip your toes in, see if the tools work for your trading style. But let's be honest, for any trader who needs consistent, day in, day out access, this is just a temporary fix. It's not a long-term strategy.
All right, on to method number 2. This one is for the patient trader, the person who's willing to play the long game. And that means waiting for TradingView's big official sales.
And you know, these sales are pretty predictable. You can see the biggest discounts, sometimes up to 70% off, pop up around Black Friday. Then you've got other sales around the holidays, and sometimes in the summer. The main thing to notice here is, well, the big gaps between them. You have to be ready to wait for months.
Now, the upside is huge. You're getting the absolute best possible discount straight from the source. It's completely secure, but the catch is all about timing and commitment. Not only do you have to wait, but when the sale hits, you have to be ready to pay for the whole year up front. That's a big single payment to make.
And this leads to something I call the trader's trap. Think about it. Do you trade every single day, 365 days a year? Probably not. Most of us have cycles. Maybe you take a month off, or the market is slow. If you paid for a full year, you're literally paying for premium tools while you're on vacation or just not trading. You're paying for downtime.
So that brings us to our third method. This is the one that really tries to solve the problems we've seen so far. It's about finding a smarter, private deal that gives you the best of both worlds, a great price and the flexibility you need. Okay, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Hold on. If it's so much cheaper, how can it possibly be legit? What's the catch? And that is absolutely the right question to be asking. So let's pull back the curtain and see how it actually works.
So here's the secret. It's not a hack, it's not some weird gray market crack. It all comes down to something called official volume partnerships. Basically, providers are able to acquire a huge number of genuine official subscriptions through promotional programs. They get them at a lower cost because they're buying in bulk, and then they can pass those savings right on to you. It's a legitimate business model.
And what you should expect from a deal like this is the full experience. We're talking every single official feature unlocked. Crucially, it should be activated on your personal email address. That's a huge sign of legitimacy. You get instant access on all your devices, and it should always come with a full warranty for the entire time you're subscribed. Look, with something like this, trust is everything. So you've got to look for real, concrete proof.
Things like thousands of positive reviews from other traders, a rock-solid warranty, and actual human support. And my favorite, a gallery showing proof of other active, legitimate subscriptions. That's how you know it's the real deal.
So it all comes down to this. It's your final call. And I want you to think about this not just as a way to save a few bucks, but as a real strategic choice for your trading career.
Let's just break it down one last time by commitment. The trial, that's just temporary access. The official sale, it's powerful, but it locks you into an inflexible annual plan. And the private deal? Well, that aims to be the sweet spot. Flexible, instant, and affordable. At the end of the day, having these professional tools isn't about bragging rights. It's about giving yourself a genuine professional advantage. That edge you're looking for, it's right there waiting for you to grab it. And I'll leave you with this one final thought. Something every trader understands: opportunity cost. The question isn't just, what does TradingView cost? The real question is, what is the true cost of all the trades you might miss and all the opportunities that pass you by while you're waiting for that perfect price? Think about it.